I used to think that my people pleasing was about other people. I used to think that I did this because I was kind. I did this because I'm a good person. I did things for other people to the point where I resented them because I was nice. Baby, I was manipulative. Not in a mean sort of way, but I was manipulative because I was attempting to manipulate how people felt about me because I wasn't sturdy in how I felt about me, or probably more clearly, I was sold on the fact that my worth came from how people looked at me because it was old information. It was information that a tiny baby girl decided. This tiny baby girl decided that the best way to be kept and to be safe is to be good, is to do what you want me to do, even when I resent you for it. My manipulation of other people that I called people pleasing was an old and a young habit. An old, young part of me created it. And as an adult, while when I was young, it kept me safe, probably saved my life, there came a point where I'm outgrowing the floaty that is my people pleasing. And I'm uncomfortable, but I'm also a person who has been handed this legacy of you're unsafe if you are seen as you. You're unsafe if you tell people, yeah, I like ass play during sex. I mean, you're unsafe when you are real. You are unsafe when you are not polished. You are unsafe when you say words because you might say something wrong. Because you might. You probably will. We were taught those things and they embedded in our body. Ancestral wisdom is ancestral trauma, baby. It just is. And here's an example. There's a study they did with rats, and they had them on an electrified plate, okay? When they brought in lemony smell, they shot an electric current through the floor. So these rats learned that that smell meant danger. Okay. When those rat mamas had pups, half of those pups, they were reactive to that smell. They had never had that situation. This is science, not a fucking urban myth, friend. The pups, of all of those pups, the reactive and the non-reactive, all reacted to the smell. 2 generations away, all reacted to the smell. Ancestral trauma is ancestral wisdom. You have a negativity bias. Your brain notices what the fuck is wrong with things easier than it notices what is right with things, because it was important to remember where dangerous creatures, people, food was. More so than, these are some nice berries. Every time you want to people please and you don't understand because you don't want to people please, listen to this and think about it and give yourself some room. In 1972, which might seem like forever ago to some of you, but in the time of humans, it was just a blink in time. In 1972, women, all women, still needed their husband or their father's signature to get a loan, to get a credit card, to open a bank account. And this is not me shitting on men, so take that somewhere else. I'm not shitting on any of the genders. We were all taught bullshit. We are all re-traumatizing each other with shit traumatized people taught us. So I will delete all of the comments that are shitting on men, because we don't do that here. We don't shit on fellow humans. We understand. Here's what we understand. Being socialized as a female, I have a history of all of the women in my lineage wanting good things for me. And for the longest time in my lineage, the best a woman could do was marry well. And so the women passed on tips to marry well. You need to look good all the time. Don't be your real self. Don't tell dirty jokes. Stop snorting when you laugh. It's uncouth. It's unladylike. You're not supposed to want to eat a whole bunch of anything. That's not ladylike. The man people aren't going to like it. And also, these women probably never even actually knew what a man liked. What a man liked. Funny words. But it's what they decided made them appealing to men, right? We've been passed this shit down. You can be as mad at your mama as you want to be, but know this, in every new thing that sprouts, there has to be a person who was the last to be in the old pattern. And you might be called for this new thing, and you wish they could have taught it to you, but they got the honor, and maybe they even chose the honor of being the last one to carry the old way of being. We all get to start somewhere, and for some people, they do us the solid of being the villain, of being the one who couldn't teach us, of being the one who it seems like shit on us. And maybe really that was the best they had. Maybe they volunteered to be your motherfucking villain, because if you were just fine living a regular old life, the shit your future is calling you to wouldn't be available to you, because you wouldn't have had a place that you were like, fuck this and fuck how I feel about it. You want to work closely with me? There's a opportunity to do that. In my link, click the linky in my profile. I have a group membership opening up. It is $33 a month. You don't have to be there for the whole, like you don't have to pay up front for the whole year. It's a month. You come and you bring the shit that you use against yourself and your mama and society and your family, and let's look at it. You don't have to be healed to feel whole, my friend. You can like being you in your life now, and perspective, shifting how you see the thing. It makes it so you don't keep wishing that thing never happened. You can see what you get, what you can opt into because it happened. Oh, let's fucking go. Yes. So come and play with me. And then, I mean, you can hear fun things like me saying watermelon, like Christopher Walken. Watermelon. Watermelon. Or showing you how to change your perspective and change your fucking life, babe.